between the Indianapolis Colts and the Orlando Sentinels. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards, brings up second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now a carry for Lindsay. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. And a huge play that time. 57 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Set up. 60 outlaw.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Let go.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsay. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
On the double. 59, Mike. Check. 53. 23. Back. 36. Slam.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Good job.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Ricky. Shift. Hatchet. Shift. Go. Switch. Save.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
7 yards there and a first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line. It's the tight end. It's your wide receivers. Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Shift. Watch the shift. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check nickel. Check 43.
Watch
And to give this time to the tailback. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking for Campbell downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check safety. Check 26. Check hot route. Hot.
Now it's Lindsey. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Not today, you are. Not today.
46-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Go.
Get it.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
All day, baby. All day. All day.
Hey, wahoo!
Check 24. Check 24. Watch it.
Squeeze.
Safety's creeping.
Pick the edge. Pick the edge.
Yep.
2nd and 9 now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Hey, Charlie.
55's my guy. 55. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Gone.
Kill.
Now.
Check. Crunch.
They'll set up to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line.
Come on, set. 8, read.
Come on, let's go. Out.
Blue draw quarters.
On first down, Lindsey. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Seibert's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Hey, check 24. Kill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 29 is the mic.
They'll set up a throw. His throw incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. 3rd down here.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Check, check, check. Showing it, showing it. Check the backer, check the backer.
Hustle, hustle.
29 is the mic.
Set, go. Set up. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's taken to the 26. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Got it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Joker, Joker, Joker.
Yes, yes.
Motion, motion, motion.
Shoot.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They're going to look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
3 buzz. Check 50.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Switch, switch, switch.
Hit it.
They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Nice kick.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
No, off. Check, lucky, bang, get set, bang, check.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Check tight. Check tight. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Back to throw here. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Here we go. Mike 29. You ain't got nothing. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check 13.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Check 6 guys.
2nd and 2. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Paris Campbell. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. He's checking. Crash. Watch. Quits. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey,
Looking to throw. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
29 is the Mike 29. You don't know no better. 26. Mike 29. It's our time. It's our time. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll run it now out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mike 29. The run. 29. Mike 29.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check, 55 to Mike. I got it.
Hey, watch this. Check.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
3rd down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Run you over.
Back to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
29 is Mike 29.
I'm here all day.
Tight dog.
Watch the edge.
They'll look to throw here. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you're going to take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
29 is Mike 29. Get in the way. 29 is Mike.
Let's go, defense.
They're going to try and throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Heavy on the end. Check 52. Switch. Hard.
Second and 5. They'll roll him out right. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, alert 3. Whip. Ready, go. Switch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch twist. General West. No, check that. Go.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Bilal Nichols coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
That's the way.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10.
Squeeze, double.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Nice, sweetheart. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Watch the slant.
Shift.
Go.
Shift.
Yeah. Switch.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 19. Fighting through it, he's got space. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
3 down.
Safe.
Go.
Staying open.
Shift. Watch the shift.
A give, running right, Lindsey. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 52.
We own them.
Forced out to his left. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. One more time with Lindsey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Go.
Go, go, go.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Philip Lindsey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 27. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he's got room. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown. Philip Lindsey with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 24. Check 1.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And an alley to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Philip Lindsay, 89 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly. There. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Over. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Go. He's creeping.
Pick the edge.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Harris Campbell. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
In your face.
Kill.
Check. Crunch.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Check 59, Mike. Mike to 59.
He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
For Harris Campbell. Incomplete. It's third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Watch twist.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover.